Greetings, peers and queers. Welcome back to another episode of Monday through Friday. My name is JC, and on today's episode, we're doing a Get Ready with Me. So if you want to learn how to do makeup like this, continue watching and let's follow along. So I've always been a fan of like alternative looks, and when I first started doing makeup, when I first started transitioning, I went like all like soft and bubblegum and pink because I just wanted to like blend in, be subtle about it, be accepted. But we're like a year into transitioning now, and I don't care about that anymore. Now it's about doing it for me. So we're gonna play around with some fun stuff. This is a little bit more of my Tim Burton-esque type look. So if you want to see how I do this one, let's get started. First, we're going to have to go back to a clean slate here. That being said, I have already taken care of the facial hair situation, but there are a few things I have not done yet. We got a blue and a yellow. Blue and a yellow. That one goes under the tongue. And Spiro Disappearo. Take that one, J.K. Rowling. Alright, so this is the little pencil box that I have most of my daily makeup products in. Let's open it up. Here's a quick peek inside. Got some of my brushes and all the covers and stuff. We'll go through each of these products. Alright, so the first thing is going to be B&B. This is the Beauty Blender. I'm going to take a few drops. Let me set my... There we go. Now I got my mirror underneath there. Alright, so I'm going to set a few drops here. It's almost time for me to go ahead and get new makeup. It's been over a year. So you want like little drops like that. And we're going to start applying them in the main focal areas. On the lips. Chin. Now most people can stop right here and just do like above the eyebrows, on the cheekbones, nose, lips, chin. I like to take it a few steps further. I put a little bit under my throat there, under my chin, and then I do a little bit on either side of my jaw, just to like really blend things in. So we're already prepped there, but this is the Beauty Blender.
We're just dabbing that all around. Everything all nice and covered.
I like to go closer to the eye with that. You don't want to get it directly on your eyes. Some of these products can burn. I like to get it closer onto the eye. Oh, yeah, that's my necklace. Looks good. We got the Beauty Blender taken care of. The next one is going to be our concealer using True Match. That concealer out, and we're just going to do a little bit on the fingertip. It's going to go right on these bags. Now lately I haven't been using concealer because I'm trying to go for more of an alt girl look, so I've been kind of just letting the bags under my eyes be natural. This time around I am going to go ahead and I'm going to cover them. When I first started doing my own makeup, I was used to do the concealer and stuff like that and go for like, you know, girl at the office executive type look, but like recently I'm like, yeah, I've got bags under my eyes. It's natural. There's a lot of things that we should like make common, make acceptable. Bags under your eyes, especially for women, is a big one. Not wearing a bra, obviously, but like bags under your eyes is a normal thing. Most of us have it. Never feel ashamed of being who you are. So, I'm gonna blend that. underneath. And I totally see the irony here, like I'm going ahead and I'm putting on the concealer anyway. It's just because it's the overall finished look. Okay, got that. We are going to go ahead and we are going to move on to our liquid foundation. This is CoverGirl Clean Fresh Liquid Foundation. You're going to generally put your liquid foundation, if you use it, the same places that you put your B&B, your beauty blender. So a little bit on the nose, and the cheekbones, whoop, whoop, above the eyebrows. It's a lot there. Your Cupid's bow right here on your lip. Chin. And I'm also going to do it because I have like darker hair. I'm going to do it on my throat again. And there on the jawlines. Okay, now we've applied the liquid foundation all over. If you got a little bit extra on your finger, don't worry, just put it different places until it comes off. Here we go. I think that pretty much does it for the liquid foundation. Now I still do kind of have like a shine to my skin. What we're going to do next for that, well first what we're going to do is I have a wet rag here. Usually when you're doing this at home and stuff like that, you're doing makeup, you'll be by a sink, but if you're not by a sink, a wet towel or a wet rag and then a dry one, just to get like the makeup that you're no longer using off your hands. I come back with a powder foundation. This is True Match. I found that this works really well. Obviously, I've been using this one for a little bit because we're running out. Woo. So, go ahead and get a big brush like this. All right. Softer bristles, the better. You want like a wide landscape for it. Just kind of circle it in there. Circle, circle, circle. Then you're going to start with your T. So that's the nose. That's the area in between your eyebrows, in between your eyes. And then off. You're fanning it outward. Most of you girls are probably going to be good at this already, but if you happen to be like new to the game, you start with the T, kind of fan it out, makes everything look natural. I like to go underneath the eyes a little bit too. And I just kind of go from there, on the jaw, under the nose, on the lip, under the lip, and spread it apart. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to do underneath the jawline and the throat too. For my girls that do have a lot of facial hair or dark facial hair, doing underneath the chin does help a little bit with concealing 5 o'clock shadow later on. Alright, so that's good. Tap that out. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. This is amazing. This is outstanding. This is CoverGirl, and it's basically an eyebrow like painter, an eyebrow pen. I don't know what you'd call it. It's a brush for your eyebrows. The actual brush is in the applicator cap. Comes off like that. And then this unscrews from the top. Inside you have like a little ink well. You go ahead and you get some of that on there. And then here comes the fun part. And I gotta stay quiet for this part. Just gives you a more defined eyebrow. Like, look at that one. Look at this one. Okay? Gives you a little bit more of a defined eyebrow. To be right-handed. I am right-handed. How many of you out there are right-handed? How many of you are left-handed? And how many of you are ambidextrous? I really want to know. Go ahead and leave your comments down below. Let me know if you're right-handed, left-handed, or ambidextrous. In the famous words of Ludacris, I'm ambidextrous. I slap ass with both hands. Okay, here we go. I'm not really, I'm right-handed. Which is weird because both my parents are left-handed. But then again, both my parents are cisgender, so take that in biology. If you mess up here and there, it's not the end of the world. Just go through, you fix it. And that line was a little bit off my eyebrow. Like I said, I am not ambidextrous. I'm right-handed. You might be, well, if you're right-handed, why are you doing it with your left hand? Because normally I do this in the bathroom mirror. Here I'm in a seated position, not near a sink, because I don't want my electrical devices around the sink and also the screen behind me. So everything is like elbows, and I gotta be careful that I don't knock anything off. But boop, boop. What do you think? It's pretty sharp, huh? So we'll go ahead, we'll put that one away, and we will move on to the eyeliner. All right, liquid eyeliner. This is CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus. CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus. I love this. It's a liquid eyeliner. Goes on super smooth. A lot of us have issues with eyeliner. Be you trans, cis, or non-binary. A lot of us do have issues with eyeliner. What I noticed is it's kind of like you just gotta go in there for it. I paint a straight line and then I fill it in around there. I do know sisters and nibblings who go ahead and they will use like a credit card, or they'll use like a playing card, an Uno card and stuff like that, and they'll just go ahead and they'll like use a stamp or use it as like something to trace on. I like to do mine free-handed. So here we go. Depending on how severe I want to go, like how severe I want to go with like the rocker look, the edgy look and stuff like that, I might end it here, fill it in a little bit, or I might go boom, big. But right now, I'm going to stick with that one line here on this side. And that one line here on this side. We're going to go ahead, we're going to start filling it in. That's not the greatest, but that'll work. Another tip for eyeliner, especially liquid eyeliner, it's confidence. It's being okay with the fact that like, okay, this is not perfect. Because if you start going with the, they have to be exactly the same on both sides, you're gonna worry yourself to death. We don't wanna do that. So it's a little bit thicker on this side. And yeah, I know I'm full of contradictions. It's a little bit thicker on this side. We're just gonna match it. Point is I'm not gonna let it ruin my day if it's not the best, because sometimes you need to just get up and go. So we got the eyeliner done. Boom, boom. Moving on now. This is the point where I will go ahead and I'll start doing the eyeshadow, the eye makeup. So I'm gonna get one of my smaller brushes right here, and I'm gonna get some silver. I'm gonna get some silver right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the wet lines, the corners of my eyes right here. I'm gonna get the corners of my eyes. And that one was an oopsie. Because what it does is it makes our eyes look a little bit larger. By having that wet line, it does make our eyes that like big anime look and stuff, so. And just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna create the illusion of having bigger eyes. So you can kind of see the difference already. I do gotta clean up this little bit here because I hit my face. Now, while we have the silver going, if you're wearing a scoop neck shirt or something that exposes a little bit of here area, I like to take just the clean brush with the silver and I like to go ahead and brush it on my collarbone just to accentuate that a little bit, and then you just like kind of take your finger and you smooth it around. Adds a little bit of body glitter. It's not super noticeable, but when it is, in the right light, you look like an elf. You look like a pixie. So we add a little bit of body glitter there. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna brush the silver off because we're gonna use the same small brush for something else. I'm gonna get like a little palette that has some reds in it. We're gonna go for probably this red here, this shade here. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this brush, the small brush, we're gonna rub it in to that red, and we're gonna go underneath here on the eyeball, the lower lid. It's like, why would you do red underneath there? It kind of like makes it look like it's bleeding. Because we're gonna do darker colors above it, it's going to all work together. So, painted the red on, put that one off to the side, clean the brush off a little bit, and we're gonna go to a different size brush now, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go something like a little bit more on the brown scale, something a little bit more brown. Let's see here. So we're using like a little bit of a thinner but stiff brush, almost like a fan, harder bristles. Reason being is because we're gonna go really strong above the eyelashes, and then from there we're gonna use it on an angle to kind of like smooth it out. All right, so I got this Wanderlust palette. We're gonna go probably with this one here, and that one is the Nostalgia. I'm gonna get some of that there. Get some powder on there. And we're gonna start right on the eyelashes, and then we're gonna fan it out. So that's about as dark as you want it at first. Set that off to the side. Okay, so we now have it really deep on top of the eyelashes. Time to fan it out, okay? So I'm gonna get rid of some of the excess on a piece of paper or a towel, and then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna fan this out. And basically what you're doing is you're pushing it up into the edge. Up. Okay, so notice the difference. This one, this one. We're by no means done with this eye, but I'm going to do the same here. I do have like creases on my eye. Sometimes that makes like a little pocket. So I gotta kind of smooth it out a little bit. So now we're gonna get rid of the excess there on the brush. And all right, I can go one of two ways with this. I can either go with a darker color over the brown and above the brown and make it like a really big, like darker socket. Or I can go with like a bronzish gold, like a copper almost, and kind of like make everything lighter. This is really dependent to you. You can do it either way you want. I think I might go a little bit with the dark stuff. And remember, what we did was we did red underneath, brown on top, and just silver in the wet corners of our eyes. I could totally, if I was wanting to go like glam or stand out, I could totally do like a gold or a bronze or a copper right now on top of that, and it would look amazing. It would look amazing. You know what? I think I'll show you that one. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get one of these colors. All right, this is the Classics by Profusion. And I think we're gonna go with, let's see here, probably this one because it's a little bit darker than the rest. I kind of like that one too. This one's got like some warmer pinkish, almost red tones to it. Or we've got Focus underneath it, which is a little bit darker. I've already done the bronze, so I think I'm gonna go with this Lionheart. This one here, the one that's a little bit more pink. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So we get a little bit of that, not a whole lot. And we're gonna go just above, right where this was fading out. Do that for both. Cool. And we'll just take we'll just take another brush. This one's a little bit stiffer, but see how it's like kind of angled? Alright. It's a stiffer brush, not that wide, but it is angled. We're going to take that and we're going to use that to smooth out the entire thing. Because what we're doing is we're kind of blending the two, and we're also wiping off any excess. So that looks pretty good so far. I could probably go ahead and touch up. Some of my eyeliner. I'm gonna do that now. Touch up the eyeliner just a tad. And now I just made a big black line on my face. And I got it on my hand. Remember earlier when I said don't freak out about your eyeliner? I'm really starting to eat my words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make this sharp again. There we go. We are definitely going to go with more eyeshadow here in a second. I'm not going to play with it too much more than that because do not drop the eggs so close to home. Alrighty, so copy. Alright, so I do want to go a little bit bigger with the eyeshadow, so we're going to do that. Again, we got this Miliani Gilded Nude. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this deeper Hit Snooze one. It's a little bit on the redder side, so I'm just gonna get a little bit on there. I'll raise it up a little bit to the eye socket. Cool. And then again, kind of same thing as before. We're going to use that little angled stiff brush, and we're just going to kind of smooth everything out. You're simultaneously smoothing it out, feathering it out, and wiping away the excess. Again, you're going from the corners, the inside corners of your eyes outward. Always up and away. Okay. Yeah, that's a way more severe look, and I love it. I dig that. Look already, the difference already. I mean, that is awesome. Alright, so we've got the eyeshadow done. What we're going to do now is we're going to do, I think the last thing I got to do is mascara before the lips. So we're going to do the mascara. I'm going to use this waterproof length and volume mascara by e.l.f. Alright, waterproof length and volume. I like it because it's a really dark black. And it really works. It's like putting on kohl eyeliner while you're putting on mascara. You get that little nubbin out of the way there. And I don't know if you can see this, but what I normally do is I twist while I'm going up. It just gets you a little bit more product. It just gets you a little bit more product on the eyelashes while you're doing it. Plus it kind of combs the eyelash too. Oh yeah. Alright. Hold on, coffee. So now we're gonna do the lips. I can show you the bag here. I normally keep all of my like lip gloss and lipstick all in like one compartment, one bag. This is the bag that I use. I usually just throw this right in my purse. That way it's like, okay, I feel for it. I don't even have to look in there. This has got more of a like pleathery type feel. And there's like scales on it. Plus it's got this amazing eyeball in there. Look at that thing. It's looking at you. I love this bag. And it's got this like little lock on the drawstring. So it never spills. I had a drawstring before that was just like pull and wrap around, but that kept spilling and dumping in my purse. This one's got a little lock on it. It's awesome. My friend Dillary went ahead and got me this. This is where I keep all my like lip stuff. So let's see here. We've got a chromatic lip gloss. It looks really pink, but it goes on. It looks almost like alien. It's like high silvers and greens. That's not really the look that we're going for today. Dat Red 520 by Rimmel London. I love this shade. This is my shade. My girlfriend Karen went ahead and picked it out for me. She's like, you look good in this, honey. And I'm like, you're damn right. Then I got this by L'Oreal, this pink one. This is Ballerina Shoes 135. I love this color. It's super subtle on me, but it's got kind of a glossy, glittery effect. It's really pretty. For this one though, we're gonna go with the red. I would go black. Problem with that is that the only black lipstick that I have right now is another Rimmel London. While this red is amazing and lasts forever and stays on, and I would say is like pretty damn waterproof. This black doesn't even apply. This black is just garbage. You put it on and it goes away like instantly. Yeah, just putting this on. In fact, I'll show you real quick. Alright, this is the black. Same manufacturer, but watch it. First of all, it doesn't even like cover at all. You can still see through it. It's like super wet when it goes on. It's like super like all over the place. it's still super wet on there. Actually, I kind of like that. I think we're gonna leave it there. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, so I use this Rimmel Black to go ahead and put it on. This color, this Rimmel London Black, doesn't really stay all that well. The 830 Off Black, yeah, they call it that because it comes right off. I'm letting it dry off a little bit. In fact, I'll even do this. Get yourself a folded towel or like tissue paper and stuff like that. Still there. Okay. I remain wrong. All right, so let's give it the drink test. First of all, there's a nice little shade right there on the cup. It stood up. Okay, so I like it. That's the basic look. We've got the jewelry on already. We've got the makeup. The eyeshadow looks amazing. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull a few strands out from the rest. Give it kind of a worn, natural look. Alright. Alright, there. I like it. Looking good. So yeah, what do you think? This is the finished product. I kind of like this look. This is a little bit sharper than I've been doing, but I really like it. I think I'm gonna stick with this one for a while. I do want to end up doing more makeup tutorials, and I want to do some more get readies with me. If you like that idea, go ahead and leave a bat emoji down in the comments below. Leave a bat emoji if you want to see more makeup videos like this one. I do put out videos, new ones, every Saturday, so subscribe if you haven't already, and if you've enjoyed this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, give it a like. Other than that, I love you all very much, and I look forward to seeing you again next Saturday. Bye.